All right. Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. Today is December 24th, 2020. So, sorry guys, I have Theo with me. He's trying to fall asleep. Anyways, so I wanted to explain a little bit, the first video that I uploaded, and why I uploaded it like that. Because I felt like if I didn't, do it, I was never going to do it. So, I really tend to think a lot about the things that I'm gonna do. And when that happens, I typically don't do them. So I don't like to think a lot, right? So while I was driving home, like I said in the first video, I was thinking about doing a YouTube channel or uploading a video. But I was like, I just kept thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it eventually, right? So, when I was driving, I'm like, what the heck? Let me just go ahead and do it. Let me record this video and get it out the way and just go from there. And I just feel like I always overthink things and I don't end up doing them. So I think I've gotten better with that. Like, even when I got my first tattoo, I was like, okay, let me just get it over with. Of course you had to pick out your design and stuff and try to figure out what you wanted and stuff like that. But it didn't. It took me a whole while to do it. Show you, this is my first tattoo that I got right here. Likewise, when I got my piercing, my nose piercing, I literally just got off of work and I was like, oh, let me go get a piercing. I actually got my nose pierced and I got my eyebrow pierced, but this one didn't work. I got that pierced like 3 times, and all the time it just ended up falling out or whatever. But I would literally just get off of work and be like, okay, I'm gonna get a piercing. Like, I hadn't put any thought to it or anything. I would just go get it, and do it. So I feel like I've gotten better with that because I just think a lot. And when I think a lot, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do it eventually, I don't know if you guys are like that, but that's how I am. So I was just like, okay, let me just do it. What's the worst that can happen? I mean, it's just about everyday things, It doesn't have to be about anything in specific. Sorry, Theo's over here. And then another thing, today I was really excited, because I got an uninterrupted sleep, meaning Theo for the first time slept throughout the night and he woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was so excited, but I'll be honest, I woke up at 4 o'clock, around 4:30, because I'm like, okay, my child has not waken up, and I was like, is he okay? I had to check up on him. So but that was exciting. So I just really wanted to to let you guys know, or to explain a little bit why I did it the way I did, because of course you could see I'm driving, right? And right now I'm at home, of course, get a little mini Christmas vacation. So like I said, it is Christmas Eve. So right now we're not really doing anything. We don't have sort of like a tradition, as to say. With this whole COVID stuff, it has been, difficult to really do a lot this year. But me in particular, I don't really have like a tradition as to, oh yeah, on this day this is what we do, and then Christmas Day this is what we do. I wish I did, but I don't, unfortunately. Everybody's different, nobody's perfect. I have actually not even shopped for presents, which I know is going to be crazy if I go to the store. And I have to, because I want to get the kids something. I don't want them to be like, we didn't get any presents or anything or whatever. But I think other than that, the only thing I'm going to be doing today is, my mom last minute, she was like, oh, I'm going to make some barbacoa. Don't even ask me what barbacoa is, because I cannot explain anything. You might as well just look it up on Google. Google is your best friend. Google is my best friend, and they'll let you know what barbacoa is. But my mom cooks. Everybody's mom is the best cook. Like for me, myself, and I, as my mom, she's the best cook. everybody else, it's the same thing. It's their mom. Of course, it's their mom, you know. Mom knows best, right? But other than that, this is probably going to be one of the shortest videos because I've been debating, like I said in the previous one, you know, I'm going to have to get better at, you know, trying to figure out what I'm going to be talking about every time I make a video, you know, like the topic, and just really record anywhere, any place, really. Like if I want to like record while I'm driving from home, you know, at least I'm gonna be cautious, you know, like it's me, myself, and I in the car, and you know, like I'm responsible enough to know that, right? So just really trying to figure out where I can record. I can record anywhere. What I'm gonna be talking about, you know, how long the recordings are gonna be. So I really have to brainstorm, and that's one thing I don't like to do. I don't like to brainstorm. I just like to do things, right? Like I don't want to really like have to think about it and then I'll be like, okay, so today we're gonna be talking about this and that, because I feel like it's not gonna be genuine, you know. Like I'll do a video and it can be about anything, and I might get sidetracked a little bit, you know, and talk about a little bit about this, a little bit about that. So I just don't really want it to be like, you know, I'm write it down, this is what I'm gonna be talking about, because it never really happens like that. Well, with me. So, you know, everybody's different, but I just really want it to be like, you know, everyday things, everyday situations, just anything, just my life, you know, what happens, you know, what's going on, or what my experiences have been. And I don't really want to brainstorm. So that's why I'm like, okay, so I mean, as long as like like if I, you know, record a video, it's gonna be specifically about this, but I might talk a little bit about this, a little about, you know, that. So I might do that. And then the length of the videos, I'm not sure. I mean, because the first video was like, what, 15 minutes? So, I mean, it might be about 15 or 30 minutes. Just really depending if I go on and on. No, that's fine. I'm not going to go on and on and on. And, so just really just figuring that out. But other than that, I can't think of anything else right now. You know, I mean, people are, you know, going to be celebrating, you know, just, you know, really be safe out there and, you know, spend time with your family. And Merry Christmas to everybody.